I love the fact that there's so many apps and technologies out there that have made investing so much more accessible. But the risk and the downfall to this now is you have a lot of people that are getting on places like Robinhood and these other trading platforms because you hear about the powers of investing. That's the good part. Now, the bad part is these platforms make money when you make more trades. And they make money when you borrow money. And when you're just starting off as an investor, you might not know how to invest your money the right way. In fact, you probably don't. And you probably will lose money. Everybody loses money. Losing money is a part of investing. The goal is to make way more than you lose, but everybody will lose money from time to time. And this is where now the risk is when you have a lot of people starting to get into investing with the ease of accessibility thanks to technology, with the lack of financial education, and then you open up all these financial tools like margin trading, meaning trading on debt, and quick trading and all that stuff to allow you to make a lot of fast movements with their money. What that does is it allows people to make much bigger bets than they're comfortable losing and make much faster trades than they probably should. And this might be okay when things are good and the economy is booming, because now, hey, when the economy is growing and you're trading on margin, you can make 5x what you were planning on making before. And that can feel great when the money is going up. But when you're in the red, especially when the economy is slowing and people are worried about recessions, people are worried about the market going down, now not only can you lose all of your money, but now you can also lose the brokerage's money, which means now they're going to be coming after you for the debt that you spent plus interest. And that's where the risk is. And this is where financial education is so important, to understand the difference between being a real investor and chasing the shiny objects. And when times are good, when the economy is booming, everybody starts chasing the fancy and shiny objects because you see all that money. You see people talking about how much money they made day trading, how much money they made trading these hot meme stocks, how much money they made trying to trade these other whatever things. And it's following that, oh, I want to get rich fast too, because nobody wants to get rich slowly. That is not a very attractive selling method for anything. If you ask anybody, do you want to get rich fast or slow? 100 out of 100 people are going to say, yeah, I'd rather get rich fast. The downfall to now that is a lot of people then fall into the bad attractions and the bad things that will cause you to lose way more money than you can ever make. And this is where that financial education becomes so crucial. So crucial. So crucial. I don't think I can say this enough. Your financial education is so crucial to ever building any sort of wealth, because I get into huge debates over this with a lot of people, even in my YouTube comment section. If you want to pull people out of poverty, the best way to do that, and it's not just poverty, if you want to pull people out of any place to the other, it always starts with education. Because you can give a lot of money to people, but if you don't know what to do with that money, in 6 months or in 6 years, the vast majority of people are going to end up right back where they were before. It's the same reason why statistically, the majority of lottery winners will end up broke or bankrupt within 5 years of them winning the lottery. Why? Because if you don't know what to do with the money, if you don't know what to do with this thing, with the resources, you're going to end up back where you were before. That's why it has to be a lifestyle change. If you want to become wealthy, it is a lifestyle change where you have to now understand what does it take to actually get there. And that starts with the education. Now, don't get me wrong. There are people that need resources, that you need access to some tools. I was reading Trevor Noah's book recently, Born a Crime. Man, great book. Absolutely great book. I've been finding some really good books recently, but this book was so inspiring and so educational in so many different ways. I highly recommend this book. And one of the things that he talks about is that saying, teach a man to fish, you feed him for a lifetime. Give a man a fish, you feed him for a day. And one of the things that he says is, yes, that's true. But one of the things that you're missing is you got to have a fishing rod to be able to fish and feed yourself for a lifetime. And this is where, yeah, we need the education. If you want to be able to give somebody the tools to go out and become successful, the first thing you need is the financial education. Then you got to get access to the tools. But the problem is most people don't even know what tools they need because they never have that basic level of financial education. Now, again, this goes back to why I'm so happy that we have platforms like YouTube out there, because the barrier to get this financial education is so low now. Most people have access to a computer or a phone or Wi-Fi. Most people have access to podcasts and YouTube because it's free. You can go out and start learning. So now when we talk about how do I increase my income, how do I make more money, start watching YouTube videos. Learn how to make more money. Learn about different business ideas. Learn about different ways that you can get a career change. Learn about ways that you can get a different certificate. Learn about ways that you can do something to earn more money. And then as you earn more money, this is where it's what do you do with this money? Whether it's your own business or you're working for somebody else, you have to do something with the money that you're making now. If it's your own business, now if you want to take the risky route and see the bigger returns, take the money and put it back into the business. That way now you're working to build the value of your equity in the business. That way you can build a larger, more scalable, more powerful business. If it's not your own business and you cannot get equity in your company, or you don't want to get equity in your company, then the alternative is you take that money that you're making and you put it into other passive assets. So now you're working to get a paycheck, and now you're going to understand this capitalist system. That way you can benefit from this system because now you want to own the assets. If you enjoyed this short clip from my longer videos, here's another clip that I think you'll love. And while you're at it, if you're interested in learning more about how to start generating passive income, our team put together an amazing guide on how to start generating passive income for free. All you got to do is click that button right over there. Thank you for watching, and as always, keep hustling.